we're going to be looking at a detox. We're going to be talking about a 10 and 30-day detox, the Nutritional Frontiers Protocol. Right now is a great time for a detox. It's in between seasons, summer's ending, all the picnics and graduation parties are coming to an end, and it's right before the holidays. So right now is a great time to detox, and then another time would be right after these holidays. So if you look at our protocol, you'll see right now is a great time, and then towards the end of the holidays is a good time to do that detox again, because you want to detox about 4 to 5 times a year. So right now and after the holidays are the best 2 times to really get that detox started. You want to protect yourself from toxins and detox yourself of the ones you might have already. So we're going to look at support, how to support your detox, how to support your digestion and the immune system and antioxidant defense system. So this ad we have here talks about a playground that is toxic. It's the wood and things that children are playing on have all these harmful toxins on them, and no one's doing anything about it. And also, if you look at what the zoo has prepared for animals, it's actually good material. The zoo doesn't allow for arsenic-treated wood because it's not good for the animals, yet they make playgrounds out of it. So we ask, why do we think manufacturers and suppliers think that that's okay for kids? So that's just some ways where even children may have chemicals and things that they need to detox themselves from. So water is one of the key nutrients. It's one of the most important things we need. We can go days without food, but we can't go a long time without water. Yet the water that we drink is also important to look at, because if we're drinking water that's full of chemicals, it may turn into a bad thing. So some of the things that can be detected in water, common things of chlorine, PCBs, lead, mercury. These are all found in tap water and local water that you may be drinking thinking it's safe, but it's really important that you're drinking purified water. Also, fish and meat that you may get from the sea can have high levels of mercury, and that's just poison to your body. You think you're eating healthy fish, but it's actually loaded with toxins and chemicals. So you want to make sure that you're always getting organic meats and fish that are going to be free of any toxins. Organic food doesn't always guarantee chemical-free. You may have seen some labels that say 100% natural, organic, and the FDA actually allows them to put these posts on food products on the labels, and they might not actually be 100% organic or all natural, yet they're allowed to put these on the front of the label. So you always want to look at the back of the label and make sure that what you're getting is actually all natural and organic. Some ways that you can have these toxins in your body, like I mentioned, food and water. You can also get it from environmental aspects. They say newborn babies, if you test their blood, they have found more than 200 industrial chemicals in a newborn baby's blood. Over 10 million preventable cancer deaths have come about within the last 30 years. In these 200 chemicals that are found in newborns, some of them are carcinogens. So it's important, especially if you are someone who's going to be having a baby, you want to make sure that you're detoxed and clear of any toxins that you could pass on to your newborn. Some pesticides commonly found in these foods. So you want to make sure that, especially for these foods, you're getting organic and naturally grown, locally grown foods. Strawberries is the highest fruit with the largest amount of pesticides. Then it goes down to grapes, peppers, spinach, which spinach is a great thing to have for a detox. But if you're getting spinach filled with pesticides, you're doing yourself wrong. So you want to make sure that you're always getting organic foods. Some situations where it's okay not to have organic foods would be if it has a thick skin, like bananas or oranges, watermelon, something that has that thick layer to protect the actual fruit that you're eating from the pesticides. So I think you guys kind of already get the picture that everyone needs to detox. No matter what you're doing, even if you're preventing yourself in every way you know possible, there's probably still some way that toxins are getting into your body. So it is important that everyone does a detox. I mentioned 4 or 5 times a year. Even if you do it once a year, that's a great step. Some symptoms of a toxic body, you're just not really going to feel yourself. You can be tired. You can have candida issues, bad bacteria growing in your gut. You can even have acne at like a younger age or even an older age. You can have a racing pulse, arthritis. You just might have bad body odor or bad breath even. There's all kinds of symptoms, but you might think they're from something else, but it might be something as simple as a detox. So one way to know for sure if you have toxins is to do the oleo scan that we have here. Has anyone done that this week? We had Jamie doing it all week, and Joe, you got it done? You just got it done with Jamie? And it's a really easy test, right? Yeah, you just stick your hand on the oleo scan machine, and it runs through your body and tests your blood of any toxins you may have. So it's a neat little easy machine to test that we now have. That is our machine here. So we now have that available at the Weiner Wellness Center to get yourself checked for toxins. So once you see that you may need to detox, Nutritional Frontiers has a simple and easy solution with our protocol. So the detoxification system, your body will actually detox from every organ and cell, including the skin. The detoxification system consists of the GI tract, the liver, the gallbladder, and the colon. But the 5 main detoxification systems occur throughout the skin. Whenever you sweat, your body's detoxifying itself. That's why antiperspirants aren't that good for you. You want to let your body release itself of all the toxins. Your colon, once you eliminate the waste, that's also a great way to get rid of any toxins. Same ways with the kidney and urination. Your lungs, even breathing out, you may have some environmental toxins that just taking deep breaths, your lungs can exhale some toxins. And in females, menstruation, that's a great way for females to get a detox. Like I mentioned, the digestive tract, the food we eat must be digested properly. If you have poor digestion, it compromises all parts of the body because the digestion of food provides fuel for all body processes, organs, and systems. So poor digestion may cause greater problems than not getting adequate nutrients. So it may cause more problems than just that. So with the intestinal tract, the first and foremost thing that we want to look at is diet. What we normally recommend is a Mediterranean diet, lean proteins like chicken and meat, not so much the beef and the steak. We use supplements. We recommend supplements, but they're supplementing your diet. So you can't just use supplements alone. It's very important to get your nutrients from your diet as well as taking our supplements. So there's 3 keys to digestion. Absorption is going to be the first one. It's when the food passes through the intestines into the bloodstream. And then you'll have assimilation, where nutrients will actually enter your cells. And then elimination, the last one, where the waste products will exit your body. So the liver is the primary organ of detoxification for modifying toxins so that they are able to be eliminated from the body. There's a 2-step process that the liver does for detoxification. It neutralizes, where enzymes chemically transform to a less toxic form. And then conjugation is phase 2, and that brings all of the toxins together, making it easier for them to be excreted. So liver, we see, is the detox machine. It filters 2 quarts of blood every minute and removes and alters substances and prepares them to be eliminated. Enzymes are metabolized into toxins, and the chemicals transfer to be less toxic, which makes it a waste-soluble substance, so then it's ready for phase 2, which the compounds come together and neutralize so that they're more easily able to be excreted through urine and bile. So a major line of defense is the digestive tract. If your digestive tract is weak, high amounts of harmful bacteria can be absorbed, which is what you don't want to have. That's when you have the toxins getting into your body. So in your colon and in the large intestine, fluids are removed and absorbed through the body. It's not the major role of absorbing nutrients, but the colon still does that as well. It's about 5 to 6 feet long. It's a muscular tube, and that's what will deliver the waste. It's the last part of digestion and the last part of the digestive system. Most people think they're tired. I think everyone in here can agree that we all have those days where we think we're just tired, run down, but it may be because we're actually toxic. Chemicals and toxins build up in your system. Those all come from water, the food we're eating, whether it's the produce or the meat that may have those pesticides in them. So we really need to eliminate those and eliminate also the sugars and the sweeteners that we're consuming and all the processed foods, and switch to more natural, organically grown foods. And also something in the environmental aspect is using natural household items, also as well as the lotions and other things that we put on our body. So I like this little illustration because this person has clearly never done a detox. So the longer you go without a detox, the harder it is to rid your body of all of the toxins. They just keep building up and building up and building up. So it's super important to detox, like I said, 4 to 5 times a year. But if you do it once a year, I think you're a step ahead of most people. So that's a good step. So some foods for detoxification that are really important. If you look in the Detox Solutions brochure that I handed out, there's guidelines in there to follow. It covers all categories, from fruits, vegetables, meats, nuts, and as far as what you're able to drink as well. So there's some good guidelines in there to follow to detox. And you want to make sure you're getting enough fiber, whether it's from fruits, vegetables, or whole grains. The highest fruit is raspberries. Whole grains would be whole grain spaghetti. That's an easy meal to prepare. From nuts, artichokes, and any dark leafy greens. You can get the fiber changes the natural content of the GI tract, and it changes how other nutrients and chemicals are absorbed. So it will allow nutrients to be better absorbed and chemicals to not be absorbed as well, which would be a good thing. So the Nutritional Frontiers protocol includes the lean greens. Has anyone tried it back there? It's actually not bad for a greens powder. It has the apple cinnamon flavor. We also have the Best Whey Protein or the Super Shake, which they mix great together. Our Live Clear and Live Clear 2 products, great for detoxification. And also we have a herbal tincture, the liver gallbladder tincture. So about 50 years ago, you would be able to have 1 serving of vegetables to get a sufficient amount of nutrients. Today, you need about 10 servings of vegetables to equal out what you could have 50 years ago. So I think that's a pretty outstanding fact, and it's due to our water and food and the soil that it's grown in. So the quality of food today just isn't what it used to be about 50 years ago. So the USDA has come up with they've done some testing, and you can see that in an apple, vitamin A is down 41%. Sweet peppers, vitamin C is down 31%. Iron in some foods are down 88%. That's almost completely. So iron is almost completely washed out of some foods. Broccoli, calcium and vitamin A, they're down 50%. In collard greens, magnesium is down 88%. So again, that's almost completely depleted from what it used to be. So we have our Super Shake, which we include in part of all of our protocols because it's a great meal replacement. So then you're getting those minerals and vitamins and the amino acids that are important. And it's a low-carb meal, and we have it available in 6 flavors, so it can kind of accommodate everybody. We have the lean greens, which goes along with the Live Clear 2 product, which is a 3-phase supplement to support the neutralization, the conjugation, and the elimination of the toxins that you're trying to get rid of. One strong food that I want to bring to your attention is spirulina. 1 pound of spirulina has the nutritional power of about 1,000 pounds of assorted vegetables. So spirulina alone is very powerful and gives you great nutritional value. Again, I just really want to stress the lean greens, and this also has spirulina in it as well as chlorella, which is nutrient rich, it's a potent antioxidant, it's convenient and easy to use, just 1 scoop in a glass of water or thrown in a Super Shake or Best Way protein shake. It supports your immune system, and best of all, it's a cleanser. It just really cleanses your body and detoxes of all the toxins you may have. It's gluten, dairy-free, and vegetarian, and like I said, it has the good apple cinnamon taste, which in most greens that I've had at least tastes green. You know, it doesn't have the good apple pie flavor that our lean greens has. Another ingredient in the lean greens is the chlorophyll, which that actually attaches on to harmful toxins and prevents absorption. And it's just an amazing aid to elimination. It really helps to pull toxins out of your body. So the lean green detox has the spirulina that helps to remove free radicals and other chemicals that can actually cause DNA damage. So it's really important to remove those free radicals and chemicals. Spirulina provides the nutrients that will improve cell growth, and it can help detoxify your blood and your cellular energy levels. So in conclusion, these all help to detox and cleanse your body of toxins obtained from anything from food to the water you're drinking to anything in your environment. And like I mentioned, the dietary guidelines are found in the Detox brochure. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, did you already, did you already pass out the...
Yeah. Here's one right here for you. Sure.
I see the word up there, chelating. Spirulina also has this chelating effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard there's something like EDTA also with chelating. Do you know much about chelating?
It's pretty much just how, from what I know, it's how it uses and absorbs the nutrients in the product.
I've heard that a person's body can be, chelating a person's body or something like that.
Yeah, it can be used. It helps your body absorb nutrients and as well as eliminate toxins. So it kind of works both ways.
Is that spirulina, is that in our, when you get those big things of...
The lean greens?
Greens, is it in there?
Yes.
Well, okay, so in other words, you wouldn't have to buy the tablets too?
No.
You already have
Yeah,
them.
it's an ingredient in the lean greens.
Yeah, I just want to check, because I know definitely I'll always have that.
Yeah.
That Best Way comes in chocolate, that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Thank you all for listening.